I'm DJ Peaches with Vic G's TC Radio, and I got from Corpus Christi, I have Shevi Love with me. Welcome to Tucson. I'm so glad to be able to interview you and take some time out. I know we just did the show with DJ Loco, and we had a really good show, and I want to thank you for being on the air with us. In studio, we had a good time.
Yes, it was
fun. So I wanted to ask you, for my followers out there that don't know your story on how you started with your music, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, well, it all started with my dad bringing home an accordion, a two-row Honor accordion, and then a bicycle. So it was like, okay, which one do you want to do? My brother was supposed to originally learn accordion because my dad's an accordionist. So he took off on the bike, and I was left with the accordion. I'm like, hey, well, Dad, can you teach me? So he started teaching me my first polka. I started picking up by ear after that, and the next thing you know, I'm 7 years old, playing on stage with my dad.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So your lessons were just you self-taught then?
Yes, pretty much, by ear. By ear. Yeah, he did show me, the first few things, and I started learning where everything was, and that's how I got started.
Oh, nice. Well, that takes a lot of talent, because, I mean, most of us, we try to pick up an instrument. Like me, I am not musically inclined at all. So, I mean, playing the little, what's the recorder, the little
yeah,
that was like my thing. But, so that takes a lot of talent to be able to do that, to be able to pick that up.
Yeah, a lot of dedication. I mean, if you have a passion for it and you're interested, in doing something, you just practice.
And your passion is conjunto music.
Conjunto music, yes. I was born and raised with conjunto norteño. And like I said, my family's very music. They have the music in them. All my uncles, my grandfather on both sides, my great-grandfather. But as far as the females, I have an aunt that sings, and I mean, it's mainly just the males. So I wanted to be the one that stood out, out of the grandchildren, representing my grandfather to continue the legacy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's
so I know he would be very proud because he used to sit me down and show me things. He's like, no, I want to show you. So, and the singing, I didn't do the singing until I was about 13, and he became a minister in the church, and he wanted me to sing in church.
Oh, so you did?
Yeah, so I did. I would do the youth group, and I would sing with my grandfather and with a couple of the ladies there and stuff. So that was always nervous. I was always shaking and nervous because it wasn't my thing. But yeah, that's where I got the confidence to do that.
And you were talking about your name earlier, and since we're talking about, being, your grandfather in church and you were singing in church. So your name, Shevi, that's not your real name.
No, but it is the first few letters, SHEV. That the Chev comes from, Shevi comes from my real name. And then the love comes from one of the scriptures in the Bible that says, Dios es amor, God is love. And my grandfather always told me, you can overcome anything with love. Like, that's the most powerful word you can ever use to express yourself. So that's why I decided to use love. I'm going to spread the love. So yeah, Shevi Love.
Where do you see yourself in the future? Do you see yourself still with conjunto music, or do you want to change it up a little bit?
Well, for all my Tejano fans, I am coming out with the Tejano song that I'm working with from my team in Monterrey, which is Ed Gary. He was with the band Magnifico, and he's gone out to do production and stuff on his own, which he's coming out with a new band. And then I also have Yehu Rizardi, who does Tejano music also. He's been on the charts lately here in the States. So yeah, I have a team over there, production team, that we're putting a Tejano song together right now. And that's, just to give my fans, they did ask for something Tejano, and I want to give that to them since they support me. So that will be on my next album, the Toxica Cumbia album, something Tejano. But I will be doing it conjunto. It's like, I don't know if you remember the old school CDs where you had the music and then you had a mix of something. It was like an extra bonus.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep it conjunto, but I'm also going to have the Tejano version.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, it'll be two versions for both ears to listen to.
Well, that's good. I mean, you could transition from conjunto to the Tejano.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
That's
and
cool.
and that's something I'm used to. I stepped out of the box when I was with a previous band called Texas Fever featuring Shevi, and we did country, rock, conjunto, tejano, disco. I mean, we did everything, oldies.
wow.
So yeah, that really like threw me out there front and center, and I was like, but no, it was fun. That was the best days ever. It was fun.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, as Tejanos, we love all that. We love the
Yes.
country, old school, you know.
Very
all that,
versatile.
so,
Yeah, yeah.
Who do you want to collaborate with if you had your wish? Who was?
If I had my wish, I mean, I did collaborate already with my dad, who's my number one fan and my biggest inspiration. You know, we did Por Bonita together, and I also collaborated with one of my conjunto favorites, which is Mando de los Santos from Mando y la Venganza. But my all-time favorite has always been Albert Zamora.
Oh.
So, I mean, he has his kids, you know, doing their thing. I mean, that probably won't ever happen. But yeah, or Tony Tigre Sainz. I love Tony Tigre. One of my favorites. Yeah. Love the way he plays bajo sexto and his music and it's conjunto. So, but I'm always open for collaborations. Always. Yeah.
Well, I know that Albert watches Zamora. He watches my Facebook. So hopefully this will get to him.
Well, he
You
knows.
know, we'll
I mean,
make that happen.
we have like 23 years behind each other. He even, you know,
Oh.
he invited me to one of his festivals one day, and I performed with Texas Fever, and he brought me on stage, and,
Oh, nice.
and I didn't think he really remembered me because I was kind of like the mocosa that was always following him, you know, like infatuated. But he's like, "How many years, Chevy? Has it been 20, 21?" I'm like, "Oh, you remember me?" Yeah. So, yeah. But no, I would love to have Albert, even if he could do something vocally or whatever. I would love that because that was my go-to when I was a teenager.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
Albert.
And what's you have planned in the future? Like what's coming up for Shelly?
My future plans. We got a lot of music coming out. A lot of conjunto music. I do have 3 videos, which is Ven Conmigo Carinito, which was originally done by David Olivares.
Oh,
Got that cumbia, and then I got Toxica Cumbia, the video coming, and then we're gonna have the Mono Candela as well.
Oh, nice.
So we're gonna be working hard. COVID put us back, but as soon as
Yeah.
I think summer hits, we're gonna be working really hard to get those
And I was gonna say,
videos
maybe
up.
did it give you time to write music and focus just on that?
Yes, it gave me a lot of time to actually meet, like I said, my new team members from Monterrey, to get some original music because people wanted original music, which I did with Toxica Cumbia. Just recording, and the only thing now is to get the band back, you know, into action again. So we do have some gigs coming up. I know we have Washington coming up. You know, we have the All-Star Music Awards coming up, and yeah, so hopefully it gets back going again.
I know, yeah.
Everybody's so anxious.
Everyone's anxious.
Yeah.
You want to give your band a shout out?
Yeah, my band. I want to say, you know, saludos to Mr. Joseph Gonzalez, who is he's the main brains behind all the music. He's the one that goes into the studio and records every instrument. Yeah, just everything. And mixing and mastering, which I help with, and all that other stuff. Shout out to everyone that comes out and helps. Mr. Jake Cavazos. My brother sometimes comes, Mr. Josh Gauna, so shout out to him. And then Albert Leal, who also, they're usually the ones that you see behind me, you know, when we're live.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Right.
Hi, guys.
I always like to give the band a shout out because sometimes people will come up to the artist, themselves, and the band members are just back there like, I'm part of this too.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, see, with Shevi Love, the thing is I am the band.
Yeah.
You know, and people don't see that when we go into the studios, there's really no one there. It's just me, or like I said, Joseph will go and he'll record all the instruments and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So when I have the band, it's actually when I go out and play. And I try to get everybody to participate. Like, this guy here wants to play, or this guy here wants to play. So it's always same sound, but different talents. So yeah, try to give everybody that little opportunity.
Yeah. Well, I heard your music and I followed your career. I never got a chance to really talk to you or to reach out. I think I've just been so super slammed with my own stuff
Yeah,
that's happening.
yeah.
But thankfully to Mondo, he was able to get us to connect.
Yes.
So I want to give him a shout out and a big thanks, because without him saying, hey, let's do, we could do a show with Shevi, I was like, yeah, of course. So I was really excited for today, and I was really happy just to be able to meet you. And now I got could take a picture with you and put it on my videos, that I make and stuff. So I want to thank you for being that headstrong. We need more headstrong females in the industry. So I think you are someone that the younger artists can look up to, and I wish you a lot of success.
Thank you.
And good health.
Thank you so much. Yeah, for good health. I try my best. So yeah, shout out to Mondo Loco for setting everybody up and welcoming the Arizona and getting everybody going and all that stuff. I mean, I appreciate it a lot. So yeah, shout out Mondo.
So thanks, Shevi, for giving me your time.
Thank you, Peaches.
And we'll spend time at the All-Star Awards.
Yes, definitely.
I'm
definitely.
planning on being there.
We'll see you
and
there.
Congratulations on your nomination.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
DJ Peaches with Shevi Love.
Prenden vela, porque la letra no ve el mono candela, verdad. Mono te gusta bailar y te vas a emborrachar cuando llega el carnaval.